Hello, fellow Star Stuff. Hello, happy Friday. We are back with some more. I forgot to tell OBS to capture the correct game, didn't I? Oops, hold on. Hold on. We're back with some more. Doot doot. Doot doot doot. Yay! LittleGoodyTwoShoes! Yippee! I guess I'm a fake one. To be fair, in your defense, it didn't technically happen on stream anyway, so you're fine. Hello, Blacklit. I hope you've been doing well. Yes, last time, I accidentally, well, first of all, last time I started the game, we seemed to be playing as, Elise? I forgot the main character's name. Elise, who was found in the forest by an old lady and has been growing up in this, what is now seemingly a dying town. And she's just trying to make the best of, of a situation where it's like, she doesn't really like most of the people there. She doesn't dislike her friends, obviously, and the people that you can date in the town, but she doesn't really like most people there, and they don't seem to like her. They think that she's potentially a witch, which is pretty bad. We have like a suspicion gauge. We have a sanity gauge. There seems to be like some cult thing going on in the town that's connected to the church. I don't know what that's about. Everything's, you know, kind of wonky a little bit. But more important than that, we went on a date. We went on a date with Freya last time, and then I went into the cave immediately afterwards, and I thought I had saved. I didn't, and then I died. And then we stopped. We didn't do the date again. So oopsie daisy. Oops, that's on. That's a my bad on my part. I think what happened is that the game was explaining to me, like, you can only work during these 3 times, morning, afternoon, and evening, but there's other other time slots beyond that, so I thought it was going to be morning 1, afternoon 1, you know, or morning 1, morning 2, afternoon 1, afternoon 2, and that's not the case. They are clearly, basically separated. So that's why I completely missed it, despite the game telling me, hey, you still have that date with Freya, do you want to go do that? And I was like, no, I don't. So according to my notes, hold on, I basically took notes about what I did off stream to correct this. So it's Among Us but Yuri. Basically kind of like that. Yeah. Good enough. So I did I went back, I don't know if conversation is saved, but just in case, I did all the date time conversations. I got the same note in the cave, I did the date. Afterwards, there was a new thing. There was a small conversation with Freya about how she likes, her dad likes her cooking and she's kind of embarrassed by it. It was kind of like cute, very, very short. But that makes a lot of sense, honestly, because I thought it was weird. I didn't say anything about it on stream, but I thought it was weird that we went on the date with Freya, and then she just didn't show up at all for the rest of the day. I was so concerned about that. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, let's see. Anything else? I have all the same items, essentially, so nothing new there. The difference is that for the chicken egg minigame, I got an A, so I got the screen that says you win instead of just you pass. So yay, yippee. Didn't change the other one though, the apple collecting one. And I went on the date, therefore I didn't do the wood chopping minigame. So technically speaking, it's like I have more money technically, but less money, so I guess it kind of balances out. That's the only difference. So if you see, so we are bound to see Freya more often, I guess, as we progress into the story. And then also, money might be a little bit different. But that's it. That's literally it. Also, I don't know why, but Twitch decided to run two groups of ads at the same time. So, okay. Okay, that's great. That bodes very well. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead, load the game. And we're here in the evening. And hopefully I remember this time. I remember this time that I have a schedule to follow. Let's look at the map before anything else. I have to talk to everybody, but before anything else, let's look at the map. Also, during the afternoon last time, like, I assume I could have gone to the house to check in on, Rosenmarine, but I didn't do that, so off stream, when I was going back through everything, I did not I still didn't do that, just for continuity's sake, if that makes sense. What am I doing? Have dinner with Rose and Marine, which is the main story event, and then meet Leb Kuchen at the bakery. Okay. So I'm guessing the town is still locked off. I'm guessing we'll get these areas maybe tomorrow morning in game. Interesting. Yeah. So anyway, let's go to the village inn, and then I guess we'll start from there. Actually, no. Let's talk to everybody right here, right now. My Elise, why are you still wandering about town? Is everything all right, Mrs. Oldie? It clearly isn't, is it? What if that windstorm picks up again this evening? There's only so much an old woman can do against the wind. Against the woodland, Elise. I hardly see a reason for all this fretting, if I'm honest. Oh, I'm well aware what you are trying to say, lass. This windstorm is no odd occurrence, I'll have you know. Oh, this is getting on my nerves. She hates the townspeople. And honestly, as I went throughout last stream, I think she's more and more valid for it. I don't know if all of them are really in their right mind. You don't mean to say it was the... Oh, please, don't mention it! For goodness sake. Alright, great speaking to you. Anything down here? Anyone down here? Seemingly not. Okay. But I love the aesthetic, and the nighttime aesthetic too is like, it really brings out the, when you fast forward in the game, it has like this VHS display thing, and at nighttime you can see kind of like this grainy quality as well. It really brings it out. I'm not sure what that's about, or if that's going to be story relevant, or just kind of an aesthetic thing, but that's what it really reminds me of. You two. Looking to get another lecture from Bernard, Elise? Eugen, I think, is a new character. You lads ought to spare her the earful, Heinrich? There we go. I can say names. Finally, a voice of reason. Don't lump me in with Ludwig and Bernard, Eugen. Elise is more than capable of looking after herself, the way I see it. I most certainly am, Mr. Heinrich. These old folks, however. You better keep an eye on them. Do you mean Mrs. Oldie and old Joshin? They've been spreading utter nonsense, I've heard. Old Jochin's going to become a problem sooner rather than later, I'll wager. Why do you say that, Mr. Eugen? You'll see, lass. Wouldn't want to be talking behind the old lad's back, but I suspect this windstorm nonsense will take its toll on us. Unrest within the town? Not a good sign. Never a good sign. I'm supposed to meet Leb at the bakery, correct? Where is the bakery? Where is that? I'm guessing it has to be somewhere around here. Is anyone out here to talk to? No. There's the store. I don't think I need to buy anything right now. What about here? No, this is just an old home. Okay. I have no clue where I'm supposed to be going. Where am I supposed to be going? Hold on. Check the map. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Well, in that case, we can just leave. We can just go. Alright. I was thinking as well, maybe to beat that monster that's in the cave that keeps killing Elise. Is like, maybe I need to light some sort of fire for it, but I don't know if that's the case, only because there were a bunch of candles surrounding it. It was like in a like a spiritual cultic circle, if that makes sense. So if fire and light, quote unquote, brought it to life, so to speak, then I can't imagine it being the cause of death, if that makes sense. What about you two?
I can't find it.
What can't you find, Grun? I haven't seen you there. I hadn't seen you there, my dear. It's gonna be one of those reading days, I see.
The bear Mrs. Marlene gave me.
That's what you get for being such a klutz, Renee.
Apfel. Mrs. Marlene said she made it for me. It even had a ribbon on it.
It may be best to head inside for now, my darling. It's no use looking for it in the dark, that's for certain. You're a klutz. You're a klutz.
That's not funny, Apfel. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
You have your hands full, don't you, Mrs. Lisbeth? Yeah, these two seem like great siblings. Excellent siblings. Like you wouldn't know. Truly. Alright. Was that the event? It says there's no... Oh, no. I have to go inside the thing. Okay. Please move out of my way? Yeah? Oh, no. I don't think so. I don't think so. If not here, then where? Okay, I guess I was wrong about that. Let me look at the map again. Yeah, meet Lebkichen at the bakery. This bakery. Wait, no. The bakery. Hold on. I know what they're talking about. The bakery! Yes, this place over here. Oh, there she is. Like, very easily illuminated, so I shouldn't have any problems finding her, and yet, here I am, I was like, where could she be? I don't see her anywhere. Or maybe it's maybe it's love. Maybe it's Yuri. Maybe it's Maybelline. Hello, Chu. I hope you've been doing well. It's always one of those reading days, though. True. But I'm also very behind on everything I need to do. As usual. As usual. So, anything to go over here? Here's the store. I don't think I need to buy anything. I'm just gonna talk to you. We're just gonna talk and hopefully things go well. There you are, Leb. You're a little too happy to see me, aren't you? Oh, I thought today would never end, that's all. You do look tired, Elise. These folks will be the death of me, that's what. Fretting over this witch nonsense a day and night. You know they're rather superstitious, Elise. Oh, you're buying into it now, too? What's next? We all sleep in the church together like chickens in a coop? Elise. It's all nonsense, Leb. Everyone's losing their wits. Here's your bread, Elise. Bread? Free bread? Holy shit, best girl? Thank you. Did you make too much today or something? I felt you could use a little more than usual tonight because something's gonna try and kill me? What? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? You need to look after yourself, Elise. Lev's always had a talent to figure things out, but is this her intuition again, or... Move along, Elise, before it gets late. I'll see you tomorrow, Leb. Not suspicious at all? What the heck? Leb's second sight. It makes me wonder at times. Okay, well, I'm not terrified at all at the implications. No, not me. Not me. She gives bread, best girl. Yay! Well, none of the other girls have done that. Oh, wait, well, I mean, Rosamarine has cleaned my house, and, I mean, I'm sure Freya wants to go baking or something one of these days. So, you know, even still, I appreciate the bread now. Let's save. Let's save again. I'm scared. Terrified. Save your progress? Yes. Here we go. I don't think I need to go into the cave. I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, and I just have to go straight home now. Alright. Okay, through the rocks. I think one thing that's kind of disturbing as well is that the road home is just so out there. It's so far removed from the town. I'm the only one who lives out here. Like, what the heck? I think I have to go left, I believe. It's such a long way home. Okay, the grape vines. Why is it quiet? I can save again. Let's save again. Let's do that. I think that's cool. Alright, progress saved. And what's over here? Oh, this is the guidebook, I think. So I don't need that. Let's go home and have dinner and be normal. Normal for once, I beg of you. Yay! The quickest way to a person's heart is through their stomach. Yeah, but Rosen was kind of forced to clean, even threatened her empty pockets. True, we did do that, but you know, don't worry about it. I don't have any good response for that. That is true. That is true. Oh, you're the high voice person. Okay.
Elise, welcome back.
I brought some bread. Let's settle down and eat. Just bread. Just bread. That's the only meal we're having. No, we're having soup too. Okay, cool.
Would you like me to start making dinner for us from tomorrow, Elise?
That's not a bad idea in itself, but... How am I to know you won't make a mess of it? I mean, she cleaned the whole house. Elise, have a little bit of faith. Last thing I want is to spend my evenings in the outhouse.
I'll have you know I'm a proper cook, Elise.
This is actually Freya's voice. Oops.
I never once did my sweet granny disapprove of anything I prepared.
Oh. Hello.
Please, Dawn.
Wait. Actually, no. That was the subscription alert. I was like, did somebody follow? No. Thank you, Black Blue, for subscribing for 4 months in a row. Thank you very, very much. Elise, don't diss my girl, Rosamarine. I mean, Rosamarine's pretty great, said the person who, you know, Rosamarine was there waiting for us to ask her on a date, and I just kind of left and didn't talk to her ever again. But Rosamarine's is pretty fine. She's pretty great, so. Oof, it didn't finish the text-to-speech. I actually, the volume's a little different on my end. So I still ended up reading it anyway, because I can't hear the text-to-speech. It's really more for chat than it is for my sake. But no worries about it. I'll look into it. But thank you again. Well, I suppose it can't do much harm. Am I tabbed into the game? There we go.
All right.
On that note, Rosmarie, you can't even get her name right, or is that just her nickname from now on? On that note, Rosmarine, you're to sleep up in the attic from now on. Can't have you hanging around the granary and bringing all the dust and cobwebs inside.
Oh, I can clean it out for you, Elise. It's really no trouble.
I've had my fill of running around looking for you day and night.
Oh, Elise, I wouldn't want to be a bother.
Oh, shush it!
And I wouldn't want you nesting with the mice and the geckos. You're sleeping in the attic and that's final, you hear? I'm letting you sleep inside where it's perfectly warm and... Did you hear that, Ross? No? Hello? Oh no, what the hell was that? No! Something's upstairs! Rosmarine, did you hear that?
Hear what?
There's something upstairs. Do you want to check it out with me? I'm taking the broom. No, Elise. Elise. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Why would you do this? I'm taking the broom. You stay here just in case. At least let me finish my dinner. What the hell? Oh, we're outside? What the What are you?
Muppy?
Oh, it's Muppy. Okay. It's just a child. I was like, what the hell? Okay. That's actually very scary. It said at least don't and just quit. Oh, I see. Oops, that's probably not a good thing. It's probably maybe a time limit that I some sort of time limit that I set on it or something like that. Are we taking Rosamarine to church? Nah, I have a date with Freya. Yeah, don't worry about it. Is she really getting her name wrong on purpose, or can she just not remember it? Definitely that she can't remember it more than being mean. But I'm also wondering, is it a nickname? I don't actually know. But Elise is she's kind of slightly, just very slightly, I don't know what you call that, himbo coded. She's kind of like that, to be quite honest. There's bread in the ceiling, and outside apparently it's you. Why do you have a portrait? What?
Please spare me, Elise!
Muppy?
What in the Lord's name are you doing here, Miffy?
You know.
Why do you call her Miffy and her name is Muffy? Wait, you don't know anybody's names, do you, Elise? That's okay, I don't remember them much either. They're all pretty weird. I was on a stroll. I swear on my auntie's name.
That's so.
Ha, and you just so happen to hide behind my house, I see. Who doesn't? You sneak about folks' homes every now and then, don't you? What are you doing here, Mandy? Mandy, Muffy, Miffy, nobody knows. Nobody really knows her name. Tell me right now, or I scrub your mouth with soap this very minute. It's getting quite late, isn't it, Elise? I best...
Out with it.
I saw her. The girl you're housing, Elise. You saw nothing, Molly. Hold on. Is this a new name, too? She's not from around here, even I can tell. You were having supper together and everything, Elise. You keep your mouth shut, Mubby. Okay. She doesn't remember anybody's name. What's the girl equivalent of himbo? Technically, it's supposed to be bimbo, but I mean, no, it's not. No, it's not. I feel like bimbo is very negative, so it's a little bit different. You keep your mouth shut, Mubby, or I'll... Why don't you share some of that bread you've got, at least? No, it's mine. I might keep quiet if you do.
For goodness sake.
Oh, I should have guessed that's what you wanted. No! No, I don't want to. What is the choice here? The choice is between giving her bread or... I can also give her pretzels, apparently. Does she just mean like a general food item? Any food item, really? It doesn't really matter which one. Fine. Here, take a bread. You little gremlin. No, get out of here. If I hear as much as a word about this, Molly...
Oh boy.
Golly, Elise, why don't you bring me a pretzel tomorrow? Oh my god.
Out with it.
Mouth shut or I'll throw you in the well. Suspicion down? For doing something nice? Why would suspicion go up for... Okay. I guess this is just free suspicion down points, is what I'm guessing, maybe. Alright, leave. Go. Don't come back, or else.
For goodness sake.
This is the last thing I needed.
I'm sorry,
Is she gone? This could be bad, Rosmarine.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Elise, I genuinely didn't see her. I would have told you if I had. Don't you start fretting now, too. Do you think she'll tell anyone? If she does, we could be in trouble. What would we be in... What... For what, exactly? What is the issue here? I totally forgot about this character. Well, apparently she's gonna come back tomorrow night. Not looking forward to that, huh, man? You see, even Bobby is shipping you two. Basically, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Is like, we're gonna be in trouble, and like, everybody's like, you have to keep this a secret. It's like, what are we gonna be in trouble for? This is my house. She's just passing through town, and I decided to give her a place to stay. It's fine. Are they gonna accuse her of being the witch? Is that it? It's fine. Y'all, stop this. In trouble, I know, Rosmarine.
Sorry,
It's Rosa. It's Rosamarine, by the way.
Shush it, you.
Oh, shush, I'm heading back inside. I don't care.
Yes.
Alright, cool. Thank you. Thank you, Elise. Very cool. Very neat. Muffy's spying on you. Fulfill her daily request for food items to keep her from snitching and raising suspicion. Okay. Avoid suspicion. Mind what you say and do your best to avoid raising suspicion toward Elise, or bear the consequences. Ooh. New objective, go to bed. Okay. Okay. Is now a good time to save? It might be. Hold on, let me go back outside and save. Save your progress. I'm just gonna save super duper often, because why not? Why not? Alright, back indoors. And you. Elise. I'm heading off to bed, Rosmarine. I don't give a shit about what your name is. I'm heading off to bed. I can spend the night in the granary if you'd like. No, I meant what I said. You're sleeping in the attic. I'll meet you upstairs. Alright. So do I have an actual kitchen, or why can't I go in here? It's no use going in the pantry, is it? There's nothing to eat in this house. That's very suspicious. This is your house. Okay. Please don't let the thing attack me, whatever it is. Did it change? It changed back again. Okay. Granny Hall used to love this thing, didn't she? I never truly understood why exactly. Alright, hopefully I don't die. Okay. Let's just go to bed. Oh, she's here. I was like, what the hell is that? She's just behind me. You left that goat in the granary, I'm hoping.
Of course.
I left the door ajar so he can go in and about if he wants. Out and about if he wants. What makes you think he'll stay put? Why, the bed I made him, of course.
Oh. 1 second.
Okay. You ought to see it, Elise. I'm not going out of my way to see a goat's hay bed, Rosmarine. Up you go. You need to make your bed, too. So where... It's upstairs here? Okay, I thought it was through Granny's room, but it's actually through my room. You'll make do, I'm certain. With all the hay that's in here, this isn't a proper bed, though. Okay. It's fine. Oh, it's perfect. I'll get you a blanket, too. I can't have you sleeping on the hay. Oh, okay. Why not?
For goodness sake.
You're not a goat, Rosmarine. I could be a thief, yet you're trusting me with a blanket?
For goodness sake.
I don't see what's so funny.
Please.
You truly are kind, Elise. I can see that clearly now.
Shush it, you.
Shush. I'll be glad to take that blanket, Elise. I feel like it's a slight conflict of interest to be dating the person that I'm also, like, housing because she has nowhere else to go or something. Whatever. Whatever. I'll get you some matches, too, and a candle. Thank you, Elise. It's bedtime now. I need some rest. Good night, Rosmarine. Good night, Elise.
Okay. Hopefully nothing attacks in the middle of the night. Please. Please. Is this a save point? No, it's not. Alright, let's just go to bed. Key art, okay. Just casual key art at the end of the day. Oh, now that's interesting. I thought Elise's VA sounded familiar, so I started searching her up. Sadly, couldn't figure out why she sounded familiar, but in my searching, I found out that she seems to be a VTuber as well. Yeah, actually, I think, so some of the voice actors for the game have streamed this game. And I do remember one of them doing some VTubing. They seem to, like, there's a lot of people who seem to be, like, in addition to being voice actors, they, like, also do singing or something like that. What is this track playing right now? It's so ethereal. But little things like that where it's like, I don't know what you call that, like idle activities or like VTubing, just like general content creation, I guess, if that makes sense. So I didn't know it was Elise specifically though. So that's cool, that's neat. For goodness sake. What am I getting myself into? First I agreed to house Rosmarine. Now Miffy's caught wind of it too. I best make sense of all this by tomorrow. If only I could leave this town. Go somewhere far, far away from here. A place where I'd never have to fret about money or going hungry. Like a castle or a palace. Interesting that you say that when there's a castle and palace in the distance of where we live. Somewhere where I can live the life I deserve. Interesting. Why is it all messed up? Oh no. No, 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 no. What the hell is this? Okay. I was just about to say is like, I wonder if Elise is somehow, like, she there's different ending. There's like 11 different endings technically for this game, but I think we're not gonna do all of them. But I wonder if the quote unquote canon ending is that Elise inherits the palace from the witch, or maybe there was never a witch to begin with and she just becomes the witch. And that's how it leads into the next game. Because I was talking about, this is a prequel game to another horror game, which is called PocketMirror, which I saw a little bit of somebody play a very long time ago, and I barely remember anything about it. But I know in PocketMirror you're like trapped in a castle, and so I wonder if like Elise is technically the bad guy of that game, and this is like a prequel story about how Elise became the evil witch that she was, that she is, I guess, in the next game, possibly. Again, all this is a theory. I don't know if she is the bad person, the villain. I can't remember anything about it, but still. Where am I? Actually, the layout of this kind of reminds me more of PocketMirror from what I remember of it.
Is this?
Is this a dream? The fuck is this? No. No, why? Gosh darn it. Nothing scary, please. The VHS needs a rewind to grab the big marker. Wasn't PocketMirror the prequel to this? PocketMirror being the sequel, and I guess yeah, this is being the prequel. This is first. Yeah, this is definitely first. I do remember them being made by the same devs and their stories being connected somehow. I don't really remember how either. I just know that they are connected. Story-wise, is this one then Pocket? I see. Release-wise, it's Pocket and then this one. And PocketMirror even got a re-release with updated graphics, and then this one came out. So, I'm sorry. As I said, I don't really like horror games, so I'm like bracing myself to just get ready to run or whatever's about to happen. Hello? Oh, I'm out of it. I need to eat food. Okay, bread. We need bread. Let's eat bread. Let's eat another bread even. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, cool. That's all of my bread. I am gonna walk around and inspect. Okay. It's locked, it seems. Oh, and I bet there's something nice inside too. Really? That's your first thought is that? Really? I would not be thinking that. Oh, what I would give to sleep here every night. A spacious bed stands in a corner, its silky sheets protected by a counterpane embroidered in gold thread. Okay. It's red outside. Elise, are you seeing this shit? It's red outside. What? It's so bright, but there's no flame. An intricately designed golden lamp stands by the bedroom door, its bulbs shining bright. Oh, this is a door? Okay, let's investigate the rest of the room. This is marble, I suppose. Topped with a shiny slab of marble, the round table stands immaculate. Knowing how bad you are with horror, I'm surprised you decided to play this. I wanted to play it because I like the aesthetic of it, and I like what I saw of it the first hour, but still, here we are. Oh, man. I feel like I'm in a princess's bedroom. If only I could live here, just like I always dreamed. Actually, you know... Oh, fuck! Be careful! You little bitch, what are you talking about? Be careful. There are all sorts of dangers lurking in the shadows. Use healing items to persevere and survive. I hate it. I fucking hate it here. What? Okay. Acquired silver key. Thanks. About using items. The item. Thank you for the clip. Are you seeing this shit? The items in your inventory can have effects on the environment. Try using blah on them. Okay. Once I'm done inspecting. I'm pretty certain this is velvet. Upholstered in luxurious red velvet, the broad sofa rests by a marble center table. Why is there a knocking of sound? Okay. What about this thing over here? What is this? What are you? Golden girl. Okay. Also, thank you for that. Thank you for that clip as well. Rebirth. That's the name of the Final Fantasy VII game. No. That's what I wished for long, long ago. You wanted to be reborn? Somewhere safe. Somewhere far, far away. I went through all of their trials, gathered all of his gifts. Oh, interesting. This is in relation to the note that we found in the cave. All of his gifts. Is this a younger version of the grandmother? And indeed, I was reborn. My wish was granted, yet, or maybe not, but still connected to that same person. Thank you for the clip. Yet? To think I would end up like this. Wait, what was that? Item acquired, grapes. Find a golden maiden. Nightly whisper. I don't like it here. I don't like it here. I don't like it here. Okay. Well, why? Why did that happen? There's no map. No map, just explore the room. See what happens. Alright. I think I've inspected everything. It's probably gonna tell me to use the key to get out of here. I'm locked in here, I suppose. How are you locked in from the inside? Can't say I mind it much, if I'm being honest. You're not concerned about the thing in the mirror that tried to attack you? Okay. Okay. Let's use the item. Where is the item? Lantern, silver key. Here we go. Use. Maybe if I try something... What are you talking about? What are you talking... Maybe if I try something else. Have I not inspected everything around the room? This? It's so bright I can hardly see. Okay, it is bright outside. It's just for some reason the interior of the house is really red for some reason. A blindingly warm light pierces the window's glass panes, cradling the room in a welcoming glow. She's locked in. Oh, wrong one. Okay, let's try. Are you sure it's okay? Not the key. Yeah, this is a key item. Well, it's not gonna be any of these. So I guess I have to use the key on this thing over here specifically. I can't leave. That seems very interesting to me. How am I locked in from the inside? Okay, sure. Let's do this. Use. Let's see. Oh, goodness. So many dresses. Another key? I wonder what it's for. So this one is to probably get outside, I'm guessing. Acquired golden key. Okay. Alright. Leave the room. Very cool. Alright. There's like crows on the floor pattern. It's like a crow and then I don't know, like an eyeball, maybe. Anyway. Which hold on, sorry. What is the quick select button for items? It is triangle. Okay, I did not know that. Alright, let's use this and please let it be normal. I'm begging you. The keyhole must be on the outside or the locking mechanic at least. Yeah, and it's like how does that work? Well, no. When you're hold on. When you're in a room, right? The lock that you're turning is on the locking mechanic itself is on the wait.
the inside, but like, no, it's on the outside, but like the mechanic itself is on the inside. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I know what you mean, but yeah, directions. Such a long corridor. It truly feels as though I'm inside a palace. And that's all you have to say? As people laugh in the distance? I'm sure everything is so normal. Such a strange statue. The marble statue of a serpent wearing a golden crown. Its nameplate reads, Asriel. Oh my god, it's just Undertale again. No. Okay. The fuck was that? Okay. The marble statue of a crow wearing a golden crown. Its nameplate reads Marie. Marie. Okay. Whatever you say. No. I knew it. I was just about to say, it's like, I've never actually used any of the lights. Do I need that? Let's light something, please. Okay. Would you like to save? Oh god. Okay, cool, very cool. Would you like to save your progress? Yeah, I guess. Overwrite this one. That's fine. What is this? Sunday witch hour. Okay, that's very cool. Normally, but it doesn't have to be on the inside. If the room was intentionally designed to lock someone in. Yeah. So it's something intentionally designed to lock someone in, and it's like, interesting. I mean, this is definitely the witch's house, but why are we the... Because I'm not... Elise is not biologically related, technically, to her grandmother, so it's like... Are we the witch's daughter? Or something, maybe? Is that how it works? Also, hello, Merc. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I'll do so right now before the horror persists. And a stretch. Ugh. All right, thank you. I hope you've been doing well. All right, let's not die. Let's not die. Let's not die. Let's not do it. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. What? Everything's okay, Elise. I have a bad feeling about that. Everything's okay. What are you talking about? What?
What is this?
What in the Lord's name is this place? What are those things? What things? Feeling lost? Don't forget to turn on your lantern to keep an eye out. What is that? I paused on instinct. Hold on. Am I gonna die? I'm gonna die. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, if I inspect stuff, it actually pauses for me. Yay! I'm still gonna die after this, though. 4 keyholes. I have to find 4 different keys. Gotcha. That means there are 4 keys, I'd wager. I'm still gonna die! No! Oh, it will... Ah, okay. It will take away my light if I go too close. Acquired bandages. Thank you. I'm probably gonna use one right now, to be honest. Here we go. Cool. Cool. Very neat. Power through. You got this. Hopefully. She'll be horrid, but at least she'll be hydrated. True. Thank you for the clip. All right, let's go over here. I'm not afraid of anything. There's no such thing as ghosts. There's no such thing as ghosts. It's no wonder they're wilted, being left in such an awful room. A bunch of purple flowers sag lazily over their vase. I actually remember in PocketMirror there are actually puzzles, and some of them get quite complicated, so I wonder if this game has like extensive puzzles or not. Okay, there's the phantasm key. It's a key. This is what will get me out of here, I'm certain. Okay. What is that? No, 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 no. The red ones are kind of there, and it's interesting. What is this? These are all in a different language. I can't make sense of any of these titles. Okay. Yeah, it's over there. It's jammed. I could try to pry it open, but force it open, leave it. What are you talking about? Surely I should just... Why is this a choice? Force it open. What's the worst that could happen? Phantasm key. It's a key. This is what will get me out of here, I'm certain. Yes. Okay. Avoided that one. Cool, cool. Avoid this one over here. It sounds like someone is whispering Elise's name. Okay, is it gonna say the same thing? Yes, it is. So I'm guessing the other ones are probably gonna be on the other side. In which case... just wait for this... Or probably go up top here, actually. What are these? These give off such a cold light. An intricately designed golden lamp stands by the wall. Its bulb is emanating an eerie phantasmagoric light. Thank you, game. Thank you for the wonderful description. So the stationary ones are bombs, or... No, I think they're the same thing. They're just the general same thing. How do I move through here without getting caught? Over here. Oh, no, 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 no. I can't. Okay. Can I move through here? I can. Something is coming over here. Let's move it out of the way. Let's wait for this one to go back. Yeah, it sounds like somebody's whispering, Elise, where are you, or something. At least to me, that's what it sounds like. Key over here. Acquired phantasm key, or phantasm. It's a key. This will get me out of here. Cool. I have a feeling that if I collect all 4 keys, something is going to try and chase me at the very end of this, but I'm not entirely sure. Acquired 1 bandage. All right, cool. Okay. The hell is that? It's jammed. I could try to pry it open. Well, there was no repercussions for doing that last time. Hold on, leave it. That's me? Interesting. Okay, a portrait of Elise. So you're connected to the witch somehow? Somehow. They're whispering, "Give me the bread, Elise. Give me back my bread." You can tell it's the voice actors for the other girls. So there is that, but it's still, you know, it's supposed to be creepy and scary. But I find it very funny to think Lev is like, "Give me back the bread, Elise. Come on." It's jammed. All right, force it open. This is not what I wanted. What is this? What's this? The key to one's dream is found within oneself. What in the Kingdom Hearts are you talking about? As for yours, it's in this very room, the core of your innermost desire. It's not knowledge you seek, but gold-bathed glory. That... Okay. The final key is within yourself all along. Don't even worry about it. That's not what I wanted to hear, really, but okay. Okay. We moved through that? Okay. Is it up here? Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm sorry! Oh, you can actually move... If you just move far away enough from them, they'll actually leave you alone. I mean, I haven't found the 4th key, but I think I've been up here enough.
Did I go down? Hold on. Let me check down, just in case. Okay. Yeah, I did. I checked down. Let me wait for this guy to move and then just double check, and then we'll check the door again. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back. Oh, you can actually move through here. I'm sorry! Leave me alone! No! No! Ow. Okay. Let's check this again. 4 keyholes? That means 4 keys, I'd wager. Okay, so it is a puzzle then, therefore. I need to light the thing again. There's something on the back of this shelf. I have to reach my arm to get it, but reach for it, leave it. What is with all these decisions? Am I not supposed to be doing this? Reach for it. This is... Okay, phantasm key. We got it. Woohoo! It's a key. Please have nothing chase after me here, please. I'm begging you. All right. Move through here, up here. 4 keyholes. That means there are 4 key— oh yeah, I have to use my inventory. My bad. Homemade warm bread are surely to die for. It's truly to die for, truly. Alright. 4 phantasm keys.
This is it!
It worked! What's going on? What's going on? What's happening?
What is this?
Where am I? I must be dreaming. Uh-oh. Oh, I have to continue after it? Okay. Oh, I see. It's like piecing together memories. Okay. I said it was going to be a puzzle. It wasn't that much of a puzzle, but maybe it gets more complicated as things go on. I remember, the only thing I remember from PocketMirror was the freaking, the banquet puzzle, like the one that takes place at the dinner table, and I just thought to myself, what is happening right now? It can get pretty... Okay. I don't know if that's supposed to be, if it's supposed to be that difficult, or maybe I was just overthinking whatever I saw of it, but I just have bad memories of the banquet. I don't know what it was about, but still. Hurry now! We're late for his banquet. Oh my. As I just said, I have bad memories with the banquet. Don't even worry about it. We have to go to the banquet. Okay. What are you talking about? Hurry! Good luck. Oh, I just live in pain of... The frick was that? Okay. Yo! The beats are kind of bumping, to be honest. I'm getting big Madoka vibes from this. Why is it flashing? Okay. Alright, well, the dream is over. Hurry to the banquet! The banquet which you love so much. You love that puzzle, right? Yeah, I love that puzzle. I love that puzzle so much. Alright. A dream? That left me feeling a little queasy. Alright, we got through it. We got through the worst of the horror. Rosmarine. Because she says her name there. Her name is Rosamarine, but she says Rosmarine in the text. So I don't know I mean, I think she intentionally is getting it wrong, but also not in a mean way, if that makes sense. Rosmarine, are you there? She's most likely still asleep anyway. No point in waking her this early, I suppose. All right, get ready for work. Yeah. Yippee. What is it that I'm looking at? It's this one, right? Collected fireflies, 1. What? Okay. Whatever you say, game. Just general collecting stuff. And these are, apologies, the 10 endings, not 11 endings. Okay, cool. Let me turn down the volume on my end. Thank you for the clip. They didn't have the budget to record all the wrong ways that she says it. All the different wrong ways that she just messes up everybody's name. Alright, cool. Let's go over here. So much for Saint Walpurga's protection. I ought to have thrown you out long ago. Okay, this is the same. This is the same dialogue. What about over here? This thing's still not working, is it? Why did I do that? This thing's still not working, is it? I ought to have a word with Mr. Wilhelm about, Wilhelm sometime soon, I suppose. Okay. The clock's hands grate dutifully through time, struggling to turn with each passing second. What about the thing over here? Yeah, it changes. In the day, it's this unicorn thing, and in the night, it's a girl. I wonder why. Did it always look like this? Elise, I need you to say a little bit more about this. Just a little bit more. A tad more. When she says get ready, does she mean, like literally go in here, or probably not? Maybe to go here. Or maybe not. Maybe she just means go downstairs. Just go downstairs. You'll be fine. Alright, cool. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what the game means. That's exactly what it means. Okay. I swear this music reminds me of, Disgaea. Is that- am I saying it correctly? I've seen, like, screenshots of Disgaea, but I've never of the 5th one, I think? Maybe? If I'm thinking about the same thing. It might be wrong. I might be really wrong about that. But I don't actually know a whole lot about it. Let me see. Hold on. I have to make sure. Disgaea 5? Yeah, Disgaea 5. And I think Disgaea 7 as well. Right? Yeah, definitely Disgaea 5 and 7. I've seen screenshots of. So. The 5th one is Oops, hit the mic by accident, sorry. The 5th one is arguably the best one mechanically. Maybe second best story. Interesting. Which one would you say has the best story out of all of them?
Good morning, Elise. I would have gotten a head start on breakfast if I knew you'd be waking up this early.
For goodness sake.
Since when have you been up? Oh, I'm always up and about before daybreak. I can't sleep it in if I try. I didn't notice you coming down from the attic. I brought the ladder up with me last night so I wouldn't wake you. And then the hatch doesn't squeak if you do it slowly, right? I took my shoes off and used the ladder to shut it back up. Easy. You're smarter than you look, huh? Okay, Elise. Okay, Elise, let's calm down. I understand we have a thorn in our side about, like, everyone in the town being super mean to us, but Rosamarine has not done that much. She's not that bad, to be honest. First game having the best story, but sadly the worst gameplay. Interesting. I say worst, but it's comparatively to the other games. Right. I mean, given that it's the first one, it's like trying out a new system, here's the idea that we have. All the other games get to sort of improve on that in new ways. So, I get what you mean. You're smarter than you look, huh? I look as smart as I am, Elise. Aw. Is that so? Anyhow, I'm heading off to the garden. The garden? You mean the field just outside? Oh, it's time for the gardening minigame. I figured there might be one. Is it that obvious I haven't touched it in years? Been working like a dog since Granny Holly had passed, but... Now I have you to fret about, too. I can't sit on my hands forever, can I? What? You'd rather starve? Join me as a maid of all work, perhaps? You truly are kind, aren't you? I'm heading out to see what I can do about the garden. I'll call you in for breakfast in a moment, then. Aw, these two are very cute. Unfortunately, I didn't see that on the first day, but I mean, it's fine. I also really like all the characters, I think. All the dateable characters, but I really like Freya, too, so... Again, I wonder, is this Persona? Can I date all the girls? Surely that has very negative consequences, but I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly that, so... Minigames, your favorite. I mean, I got a little bit better at the chicken one. The egg catching one, at the very least. So there is that. I didn't mean to be put into a whole thing here. Alright, well, it's time for the first break of the stream. Let me go over to Burb Screen. Alright, if you are here, stretch, get some water, all the good stuff. I'm glad that the game was scary, but not too scary, honestly. Because if it gets... I don't know, if at any point it gets too scary, I'm just gonna have to... I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. Probably turn the volume off. Just turn the volume off on my end and just try and get through the game as fast as possible. So I'm glad it was still pretty light overall. But yeah, I will be right back in 3 minutes. See you then. Alright, I am back. We believe in you, we trust you can persevere. We'll see by the end of this. But I appreciate it. Let me go over back to game screen. Alright, continuing. For goodness sake. I'm not tabbed into the game, for goodness sake. Hold on. There we go. I've neglected it for so long, it'll be impossible to dig. Anyhow, this is no time to loiter about. You picked yourself up really quickly. Oh? Red shoes. What's this? A pair of shoes? These are the Goody-Two-Shoes, okay? Why do we have these? I guess Grandma just kind of hid them from us? Actually, the gems kind of look like the gems on what do you call it? The gem of the brooch, I guess, that she gave us before she passed away. Interesting. How could they possibly have wound up here in my garden? Cinderella now? I suppose so. Oh, they're wonderful. Title drop, truly. And they fit me like a glove, too. These shoes. I am the little Goody-Two-Shoe. No. The little Goody-Two-Shoe. One, singular. There's only one of me. It's as though they were made for me. Aw, that's cute. All of Kiffenberg needs to hear about this. Do they? Because they're very paranoid about a witch or something. I'd be very, you know, very scared about what they have to say. The heck is this? Okay. Sudden Japanese? I'm done with being this thankful... Okay. I won't talk through this. You know, I think Elise is in a very good mental place right now. I think she's in a perfect mental place. You know, we don't even have to worry about her. I'm sure everything is fine. Interesting. Could they not have cover an English dub of this song? I guess not. Why do you have a portrait now? What the hell? Okay. Wait, what? What's happening? Why are we here? Anyway, I guess not. So like I said, the last stream, the English voice actors and the Japanese voice actors, I believe, like I'm 95% sure, are the same voice actors. So the same people, and I know that there's an opening cinematic in this game. I've skipped through it every single time because I don't want to be spoiled, but I know that the opening cinematic is sung by one of the voice actors. Maybe even Elise. Maybe the the one who's a VTuber would make sense. It wouldn't be the most insane thing in the world. So, but interesting. Why are we here right now? She has extravagant kicks. She's a witch. Look at these shoes. Look at these new shoes. She must be a witch. New shoes, new dress, new house. Gotta be good mentally. Of course, everything is fine. On your feet, Elise. Why is everyone here? Explain yourself.
Oh, shush it!
What is there to explain, Father? Could you not hear yourself, lass? Parading into St. Walpurga's place of worship, howling and shouting like a... Please, old Jochin. So I'm insane. I'm crazy. That's what you're saying. Words of egotism, vanity, disdain for your fellow folk. I mean, I've been saying it internally this whole time. So, you know what? Might as well just say it outside or whatever. Interesting animation there. I always known you were wicked, you arrogant lassie.
Oh, geezer!
Why, you... A witch of old Holly's kin.
I am not a witch, you!
Oh, listen here, you old wretch.
That's enough!
I've heard enough. Old Jochin has overstepped his boundaries. I ask that you pardon him. I didn't look too much into it, but Elise's VA does say that she's bilingual. I didn't check what other language. Yeah, so it would be for Japanese and English. I mean, some of them might be trilingual in German because this game has a lot of German influence apparently. So maybe that's part of it too. But yeah, I think all the voice actors are based in Japan. I'm pretty sure. So it's been a while since this game came out, and so I'm kind of iffy on the details. But these are things that I think I heard somewhere that I kind of briefly remember. Old Jochin has overstepped his boundaries. I ask that you pardon him. Yet his concerns weigh heavy, Elise. Oh, I wasn't aware singing and dancing was forbidden now, Father. Your singing was riddled with sin, lass. Vanity and lust go hand in hand with greed.
Oh, shush it!
What does any of this have to do with sin, Father? This old geezer just accused me and my grandmother of witchery, yet... Enough, Elise. Compose yourself and come inside. Your temperament is a sin in and of itself. I'm not going anywhere. Very well, Father. You know, I love making choices. Not really. Not really, actually. Let's go... Let's not cause a scene because apparently everyone is staring at us. Everyone in the whole town is here. That's kind of concerning. What happened? I was kind of paying attention to reading the subtitles and looking at the visuals and stuff like that, but I wasn't really paying attention to the story. So I don't know if the story was about that. I know it was kind of like her leveling up and stuff like that, and you know, she's like, wow, this wonderful life of mine, yee and stuff. But I'm not sure. Very well, Father. I guess I'll repent for something I didn't do if it makes you happy. Aw, man. At least we're kind of dropping the ball on this one. Yet, there's something I'd like to make clear to you all. You've stood witness to this foolery. You've all heard old Jochin accuse me of witchery. That's enough, Elise. You asked me to pardon him yourself, Father, and I will. Yet I demand you folks understand this once and for
Out
all.
with it.
I am not a mere maid of all work. I am one of you. And I demand right here, right now, that you start treating me as such. Very well, Elise. You've made yourself heard. I see. Okay. The hell was that? What? What? Old hag. Okay. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that's okay. A German VTuber that knows English because of internet and then studied Japanese and moved to Japan is oddly really normal in my brain. Honestly, doesn't seem like the most out of there, you know, the most out there story. I think so. Yeah, actually, isn't that technically Kiara? HoloLive Kiara? Technically speaking, maybe? Possibly? Actually, no. Kiara is not German. My apologies. I don't think she is. But she generally somewhere in that area. Me, dumb American, but generally somewhere in that area. So, interesting. Shut up, father. I wanna give you some cool shoes too. Then you'll understand. Bad timing, old hag. Yes, actually, I think she is Austrian, I think. Maybe, yeah. But she does speak German. Okay, yeah. In which case, it's not an unbelievable story because it's literally happened. It's literally happened, I'm guessing. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. Without a shadow of a doubt, lass. At last, he's made his move. Who are you? An old acquaintance of yours, lass. What? You're favored by him, Elise. Frightfully so. You're clad in his will, from head to toe, inside out. And those shoes. My shoes? Those very shoes, Elise, are a testament of his gift to you. Who is he? Listen carefully now, my beautiful lass. Get away from me! Yours is his heritage, his flesh, his ardor. Don't you understand, Elise?
In the Lord's name?
How do you know my name? His blessing, his will, he himself is writhing in your veins, lass. What do you want from me, you old hag? You must listen carefully now, my beloved. Do as I say, and he will make all your wishes come true.
What is this?
My wishes, you say? Why, yes, opulence, splendor, fortune. Your deepest desire is unlike any other, Elise. I don't understand. I was gonna say, sorry, I didn't finish my thought that I had earlier. I was gonna say, we've only been in the town for one day. And I mean, everybody in this town is a little, but I didn't think it was that bad enough for her to, I don't know, just kind of like apparently lose her mind. Lose her mind that she went into the church prancing about and was like, yeah, I'm the best, I'm the greatest, I want you all to treat me with respect. I mean, I don't think it's, you know, they're kind of mean, so I don't think it's the most unreasonable thing in the world, but it's just the way that I guess we went about doing it. I didn't realize that there's a lot of deeper tensions than what has been shown in the game so far, I guess. I don't understand. You do, Elise. Tell me, what is it you most desire? Me? Speak it, Elise. What I most desire, that's fortune. Fortunate you are, Elise. Freya, please speak to me. Somebody, please. Get me out of here. Streams enhanced by dog barks. She's closer to the microphone this time, actually. She's right next to me. So I put her bed right next to me, so I'm sure her little barks will be picked up throughout stream. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I will do so now before whatever is happening. Ugh, all right. Thank you.
Town is full of meanie boobinis. That's a new one for me. Meanie boobinis. It's true though.
Deep in this woodland, there is a patron saint whose blissful word bestows a blessing upon the faithful. All that's requested in return is the 3 gifts made from the testament to one's desires. Reach his dwelling with all these in hand, and your wish shall be granted. A room carrier of life, your baskets is to hold all that is sacred.
Alright, not disturbing imagery, okay?
The tender flesh of earthly desire.
There's that steak again, and the crows as well.
The sweetest nectar to be drunk in earnest. You are to arrive in good company, the object of your affection. I figured. I was literally just about to say, I wonder if we have to sacrifice the one that we one and truly love. So I'm gonna take Freya here, and that's probably, I don't know, it's probably not a good idea. Just so I can get a lot of money, let me take Freya here, even though this might be dangerous. Cool. You are to reach the gate of his dwelling carrying all 3 gifts.
Wait, is this all happening while Elise is still in the middle of the square? Yes, presumably so. Can they see or hear her bugging out? I guess. What does it look like right now? Elise is kind of like just like mumbling to herself, staring off into space. Freya's like, Elise? You doing okay, bud? You okay?
Voice your innermost desire. Surrender yourself wholly to his grace. And fortune you shall attain. For such is his blessing, and such is your desire.
An old hag's tale. Listen to the old hag's story. Okay, cool. Not Freya, but Lev. Elise, wake up! Elise, are you listening? Oh, Freya is there too. Yay! Okay. Huh? Where did she go?
Elise.
Oh, are you alright, Elise? Where did that old hag go?
Elise.
Elise, what's the matter with you?
LittleGoody.
LittleGoody? Is that how you say her name? Okay. It's gonna be LittleGoody for forever, but you know. I'm sorry, Leb. It's best we let her rest a while. We can sit with you, Elise. Oh, it's best we give her some space, Jacob. Aw, all my friends, all my real and true friends, the people that are actually decently nice to me. I'm alright. I felt a little dizzy is all. I can bring you some water, Elise. As for me, I'll be in the church waiting to have a word. Oh, she's angry. She's like, what the hell was all that for? Waiting to have a word with you. Don't you start, Leb. Oh, I've already started. My, now you've done it, Elise. For goodness sake. Alright, everything is A-okay and normal. Yippee! I need to go buy some bread, I think. Actually. Task is available? Maybe we have to schedule a date? Hold on, let me take another sip of water here. All right.
Bobby, Molly, Mobby. I think this is the love of my life. Yeah, sure. Go ahead, dig her. And after she was just trying to prove that she wasn't a witch too. I mean, yeah, I mean, she's so lost in like her own emotions, I guess, that she's not really questioning it. But I feel like now is a good time to be like, hey, you know, at least just in case, like, if you did happen to be under the influence of a witch, that'd be crazy, right? That'd be crazy, huh? So like, Bombka-chan. Yep, like that. So it's Lebka-chan. Yep, exactly. Let me go ahead and get something here to eat. Let's stock up on, something to eat here. Okay, what do we want to do here? It's daytime. Let me go ahead and save. Overwrite the save slot? No. Save in a new place. Yes. Alright, I want to go all the way back to the house, check in with Rosamarine, and then just kind of go from there. Let me go all the way over here. It's a German tree cake. Oh, I think I've heard of that, actually. Not that I know how to pronounce it, but I have heard of it. Yeah. Okay. 2, 3. Because I wonder if Rosamarine... It's kind of awkward because she's kind of living a separate life where other people aren't supposed to know about her, but I mean... I wish she was kind of there for some of the other scenes, like everyone being gathered to check up on Elise and stuff like that. Oh, I can schedule a date with you. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I guess we're not talking to you. I guess we're not talking to you then. Oops. Do I want to go back inside? I just want to see if that thing has changed, the portrait. I don't think so. Yeah, just during the day. During the day, it seems to be, it seems to be the unicorn. And at night, it seems to be the lady. Alright, let's go back and speak to all the townspeople who seem to hate us. Let's talk a little bit about the whole episode that I had. Listen, alright? I'm just under a lot of pressure right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still don't think we have what's needed to go in here, so I'm not gonna bother. Maybe? Actually, let me save. Let me save. Maybe we do. Let me save and check. Overwrite save slot. Yes, that's fine. Alright. Let's go in here and try not to die. Hopefully. Maybe. It's still there. But this is still locked. Do I have anything? For it? Lantern, brooch, tinderbox, broom. Can I somehow use this here? Maybe if I try something else. Okay, well, let's light the match here. Because I want to know something. If this is gonna work. And then let's just try going through this again. We're probably gonna die, but just in case. The hell was that? Oh, I can't stay... Perish from low sanity. Game over. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So I can just die from low sanity. I just, like, I physically can't stay there for a long time. I thought it was
based on how long. I basically thought it was every new object that I interact with, but it's based on literal real time. Okay. Continue? Yeah. Okay. Well. You know what? We're not gonna bother with it. It's fine. We don't. Who knew sanity was important? Certainly not Elise at this time. At this time, certainly not Elise. All right, Muffy, Miffy.
Good day, ma'am. I was helping Granny Gretel.
Oh, you can't expect me to believe that.
It's true. I promise on my auntie's life.
Helping her with what then?
Granny Gretel gives me bread whenever I come visit. You see? She asked me to taste all the pies for her for the festival.
Is that so?
It is so. It really is so.
You best not try Granny Gretel's patience, Mandy. Mandy now. She's too old for that. It's Muffy. I don't care. Miffy, Molly, Mubby, it's all the same to me. It's not that silly of a name. Whatever. Alright, cool. Let me check with the store real quick. 27 coin. What can I do for you today, dearie? I'm buying, please. But Insanity got me these new shoes, so surely it must be dope. Surely it must be okay. So she's doing it on purpose, basically. Alright. Oh, Lip Kitchen. A bundle of cookies made with different doughs, fillings, and toppings. Interesting, this wasn't here before, and I also don't have enough money for it. What the hell? Let's get bread. 2 bread. And then we can't afford anything else. Alright. Anything else? Some pretzels maybe? Nah, I'm good. See you later. Alright, let's go over here and talk to the townsfolk over here. Hard at work in those shoes, are you? They hardly make a difference, Mr. Guido. Guido? Guido. Come on, lads. We ought to get to the logging camp. Getting that maypole done in one day won't be an easy task. I must say, I'm not confident either. All we need is a little cheer, lad. Get the townsfolk feeling jolly again. There's no shortage of joy in this lass, that's for certain. We all saw you twirling about the village square, Elise. Never imagined you could sing. Oh, that wasn't... Never imagined you knew Japanese, Elise. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it in the lore. Way to keep up the cheerful mood, lass. That's precisely what Kiefenberg needs most this week. I suppose. Keep it in mind, Elise. You must share more of that song and dance, you hear? Interesting. I don't know if it's, like, half sarcastic. I think it's genuine, if not being like, it's a little goofy, but I think it's a genuine place of, you know what, you were so happy. Like, good for you, honestly. Can't go in here. Alright, let's go over here. Let me check. Current is help Linda chop... Oh, these are just like chore events. But I still have to talk to everybody. Okay. Oh, there you are, Elise. Oh, old Jochin truly went far. I suppose. There's no need to hold your tongue, lass. That was far from reasonable. Nobody agrees with him. I suppose there comes a time when older folks lose their minds. Now that's a different story, Marielle. I wouldn't say. There's no story, Ludwig. Elise was singing and dancing, so what? Truly, old Jochin's outburst was rather distasteful. But I have been meaning to ask where you got those shoes, Elise. Oh, they're... You don't have to tell us, Elise. You're right about what you said. We should all be treating you with a little more respect. Oh, but I'm awfully curious. Interesting. So some people, I mean, most people, it seems, are not mean-spirited about it per se. But I almost wonder if that's like a magical effect of like, I don't know, some magical bewitching effect, if that makes sense. Oh, the town is opened up. Okay, cool. Cool. Good to know. Let's go over here. What is? It's the witches language. the very real witches language. Nope, nobody else speaks this but witches. Don't worry about it. It's not like there's a whole country behind it. Is this Match Tilde? This isn't actually the same lady that I thought was oldie. Oh, Elise, you scared me stiff earlier. I did? It takes a great deal of courage to put those two in their place. You did well, Elise. They're the ones being unreasonable. Mrs. Mechtilde. They'll be babbling on and on about it in church, I wager. Would you say they'll be wanting a word with me, Mrs. Mechtil? Well, whatever. Tilde. They might, but you have nothing to fret about, Elise. I can assure you not one soul in Kiefenberg thinks ill of you, my dear. Thank you, Mrs. Tilde. Besides, the town folk are still shaken by that windstorm. I'd say they'll forget all about you and your shoes by the afternoon. Well, I wouldn't be so certain. Interesting. So it's had quite an effect on the town. whatever happened, it's had quite an effect. Alright, let's speak to the children here.
Look, Mama, they're so shiny.
You stole them, Elise. Be honest. I didn't steal them, you... Settle down now, you two. More importantly, are you alright, my dear? About earlier, There's no need to hold your tongue, Elise. The townsfolk made too much of it. That wasn't remotely acceptable. Everyone knows old Jochen's lost his wits. Oh, hold on. That was the boy. Everyone knows old Jochen's lost his wits. Don't you start, Apfel.
Oh, Mama, can I get shoes like that too?
You have ugly ogre feet, Grunet.
Mama, Apple's being mean again. I'm gonna kill him.
Can't you two see I'm trying to talk to Elise? I'm alright, Mrs. Lisbeth. Thank you. We can catch up later, Elise. I best go. I ought to have a word with Eugen. My goats aren't doing so good. Ogre feet! Ogre feet! Apfel! Well, those two are very good siblings, I can tell. I can tell. Alright, this is a new area. We have not been here before. Seems like a little bit of an older part of town, maybe. What's over here? Nothing? Okay. Oh, there's like textiles? These would be for the festival, I wager. Several rolls of fabric sit tucked away to be used for the festival's various stalls and bunting. Okay. What about over here? These are all old requests for Mrs. Marielle. I suppose some of the townsfolk still gather here, even though she's moved across the street. Okay. So nobody... It's like an older part of the village and nobody really inhabits it that much. Or maybe it's just the destruction, honestly, from the windstorm. You have a quest for me? Oh, how dreadful. Look what that windstorm did to our poor alleys. It did away with a few things, I see. You make too little of it, Elise. Thank you for the clip. I don't know what else there is to say about... Oh, no. I don't know what else there is to say about the windstorm, Mrs. Oldie. Most of the townsfolk have already put it behind them, so why can't you? Oh, Jochen's just as concerned as I am, lass, and for good reason. Well, here we go again with old Jochen. Ah, that reminds me. I can assure you, Mrs. Oldie, these shoes aren't... Old Wilhelm's making a rosary for my precious granddaughter, Gisela, you see? Won't you please go and see if it's ready for me, Elise? I suppose. A what? What did you say? Oh, Saint Walpurga, I beg of you, please don't let me end up like Mrs. Oldie. Okay, casual, very, very casual, sentiment there. I can't go over here. It's just... but I can interact with this. I don't even remember who used to live here. In its cozy nook, the old home waits to be consumed by the overgrowth. I mean, it takes a little bit of work, but it honestly looks very, very cozy. It's still gotta be spruced up, though. I've been told it was Freya's mother who decorated their home. I can see where Freya got her creativity from, I suppose. Oh. So this is Freya's home. Like, she literally lives here. Okay. Where do I want to go? Down here, maybe? Let's go down here. Alright. I can also, schedule a date with Freya. Should probably do that. I don't know if I want to talk to you two, if I don't have to. They're the two jobs. Okay. Alright, let's schedule the date, just in case. Hi, Elise, look at those shoes. Truly red. Truly, red truly does look best on you, Elise. There we go. Why, thank you. Like, you have to wear them for the festival, Elise. Now's the time to find yourself a proper suitor, Elise. That's precisely what we were chatting about with Freya. Oh, yes. Aren't I a little too young to be looking for a husband? Why, the sooner the better, I'd say. That's not exactly what I'd like to be doing with my time, if I'm honest. I used to feel the same way until I met Finn. You'll see. I'd say Freya's got a good chance of meeting her future husband soon. Oh, Mrs. Brunhilde, I wouldn't say that this is a pretty awkward conversation. This is a pretty awkward conversation. You're quite the catch, isn't she, Dorothea? Oh, Freya is the catch. In truth, I do feel the same as Elise. My interests lie elsewhere, you see? Oh, you don't mean... Sewing! And I have my hands full with the festival, too. This really isn't the time. Oh, that reminds me. Would you come and meet me by the well today at dusk, Elise? Oh, yes, I suppose. Girls these days, huh? You two will come around, I'm certain. Will we, though? Oh, accidentally skipped through the end of that, but it's okay. It's okay. Meet Freya at dusk. Okay. I keep hearing old Jo-chan, which is funny because it basically means old young lady Jo-chan. Yeah, that honestly, I don't know how to say the name. I don't know if it's Jochin or Jochin or whatever, but Jo-chan. Jo-chan. It's as good as any. Who said husband? This is a Yuri household. This is a Yuri household. How dare you? Over here. If it's not the last of the moments. Tell us about those shoes, why don't you? What about them, Mrs. Wilma? What about them, she says. Out with it, lass. We're losing our minds here. I should have saved. Oh, I should have saved. Oopsie daisy. You two-faced old hags. They're granny halls. Suspicion down. They're granny halls. Don't worry. I found them under Granny Hall's bed this morning. It seems they were a gift she intended to give me, but I can't say I'm too convinced, Elise. What? There's no way old Hold could have afforded those. Holly, I keep changing the pronunciation. You, on the other hand, I wasn't aware you had the means, Elise. And I don't, as you know. Why, but neither did old Holly. So you mean to say you found them under her bed? That is what I said, Mrs. Elma. Old Holly was full of surprises, that's true. How could we forget about the day she brought Elise into Kieferberg? Lord knows what else that old lass was hiding, huh? Suspicion down, but I mean, my anger is up. They have to go. These people have to go. Alright. Jo-chan. This is the work thing, so I can probably leave this. Let's go down here. Okay. A water well area? How many afternoons did I spend here washing these folks' clothes, I wonder? Kieferberg's washing well. A statue of a fish stands in its center. Okay. Is this where I'm supposed to meet Freya later today? Probably. Okay. And let's go back up. Here is gardening stuff. Okay. Oh, I jumped down from that. That was cool. Woo! I'm gonna do it again. Woo! Alright. We spent plenty of time repairing the stable's roof, that's for certain. Hard at work yet. Hard at work, are you, Elise? As always, Mr. Heinrich. You've heard about Eugen's horses, then? Folks are more interested in what happened this morning, Heinrich. What about your horses, Mr. Eugen? I'm getting a couple new ones is all. Nothing of great importance. I wouldn't put it like that, lad. Horsepower is essential to your business, isn't it? Merchants can't lift a finger without their horses. That's great news, Mr. Eugen. That's actually a positive response there. Kind of being nice. For Kiefenberg, too, I'll be lending a hand with the preparations. Full of promises, aren't we? Interesting. You didn't join in on the conversation there. Yeah. He didn't have anything to say there. Okay. We need to give them the boot. They gotta go. They gotta go. I can just open up my own shoe store here. I don't know why, but I love the smell. Several stalks of corn stand tall, their leaves a vibrant dark green. Interesting. How did they get their wheat to grow this tall, I wonder? Fully packed and golden, the wheat heads sway gently in the spring breeze. I accidentally skipped stuff quite a bit. Can I go over here? No. Okay. Granny Holly used to have plenty of cabbages in our backyard. Several cabbages have flourished on the field, nearly ripe enough to be picked. This is probably the same. Is this different? Over here? There's nothing here. They do seem to enjoy footwear. Exactly. He can write it off as a business expense. Yay! Yay! I stacked them so neatly for Mr. Eugen, and look at them now. Eugen? I don't know. In the corner, various bundles of hay have been raked together in a disorganized pile. Alright. Let's go up here. Can I buy stuff for gardening over here? Some of these aren't looking so good. Several rows of beets, some of them looking rather withered and dry. Okay. Same over here. This is certainly a place to go. It has our little animals. Aw. Aw. I remember seeing a snake or two hiding in this hay not long ago. Ugh. Stacked with hay and firewood, Kiefenberg's stables house much of the town's livestock. I saw a friggin' thing. I don't know what it was. I saw another animal outside on my porch one day, but I only saw the tail of it. It looked like a little, I don't know if it was a raccoon, like a giant raccoon or something. But it was right on my porch. I just walked up to it and it was like moving around. And I was like, what the hell? And I waited 5 minutes and then I have to leave to go do deliveries. But that was weird. There's a lot of wildlife here. And, you know, there's definitely been snakes. I can tell you that much. And it sucks. I feel for you, Elise. Although, snakes are supposed to be symbolic in this game. The crow and the snake. Say, Mr. Willem, Mrs. Oldie asked me to see about her rosary. That old hag can't give me a moment of peace. Oh, I suppose. Tell her she can come by my workshop this afternoon, will you? I'll rustle her up a rosary in no time at all. I thought you were making her a new one. Log is R1? Hold on. Okay. In a way, Les, haven't you heard of repurposing? It'll be the best rosary she's ever seen. Huh. Maybe then she'll stop nagging me. Alright. To go over here, this goes to the windmill. This windmill is
Anime. What the hell? This windmill is a literal anime. Look at it moving. Look at the animation there. How did they... How do you do that? That's cool. That's sick. I really like that. That's cool. What was that? There's been a whole bunch of stuff. There's the groundhog that I saw, the snakes, the deer, of course, the deer. This raccoon thing. I don't know. There's just a whole bunch of different stuff. And I would rather not deal with it that much. The foxes. The foxes, of course. The foxes. Maybe it was a fox. Maybe it was one of the foxes, honestly. I didn't know what it was I was looking at. Actually, that would make sense, because the tail was kind of reddish orange. And I was like, what am I looking at? Okay, yeah. Maybe it was one of the foxes then. If it wasn't for Granny Gretel, I'd have make my own bread every other day. A workbench sits outside, typically used by the townsfolk of Kiefenberg to bag newly milled flour. Witchcraft. I know! This is like the coolest thing I've ever seen, like visual-wise, in a video game. This is so dope. The video skipped for a second like a VHS tape after you check the beats. Yeah. I have a habit of quite skipping over stuff, but still, I should probably be more careful of it. What is this? Acquired toy horse. This is probably a sellable item. Okay. It's locked, I suppose. It's not like I make my own bread. I don't need to get in here. Is that what windmills are for? Yeah? Wait, what is this? What is this? This is a windmill, correct? Hold on. It is a windmill type of thing. So it's specifically to make bread, I guess, somewhere in the process? It did it again. It did it again, yeah. It's because the run button and the skip button is like they're mapped to the same button. So I accidentally will press it when it's time for me to like move, but it ends up skipping forward. It's not a jump scare. Although it jump scared me the first time that I did it. But it's not a jump scare. It's just the way the game is designed, I guess. Alright, let's go tell Oldie about the thing. And actually, let me go up and to the left, just to make sure. Okay, yes, and this will connect over here. Wanted to be certain. Alright. Mr. Wilhelm says you can come by his workshop this afternoon, Mrs. Oldie. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, dearie. Old Willem has a way with these kinds of things, doesn't he? I suppose, yes. Grape juice, yay! What's this? It makes me feel at ease, lass. I think it might come in handy. Even then, just now, I thought it would be over, so I was getting ready to leave, and it was like, oh, no, there's more dialogue. So, it makes me feel at ease, lass. I think it comes in handy. Thank you. I suppose. Sure. Whatever. Alright. Let's leave this place. And anything else that I need to do? I scheduled the date. I did everything. I checked in with everyone. I think I'm all set to just take on one of the jobs, but just in case, let me save again. Windmills generate power and turn machine that can be used to grind wheat. Although it doesn't seem they use electrical power in this town. Yeah, but that means also in the olden days, in ye olden days, like literally in real life, that windmills were used to make bread. Maybe, possibly. Maybe I should fact check every video game ever. But still, it could be used to make bread, and I find that kind of fascinating. I don't think we ever really talked about what a windmill was for, beyond like modern windmills are, you know, to generate power in that case, but these ones could be used to like make bread, which is, I don't know, it's kind of dope. Yeah. Oh, cool. No one ever talks about that. Why? Why didn't they teach me that in school? What did I even learn? Save your progress? Yes, please. Alright. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and take a job. It makes it a hell of a lot easier to do it by hand. Than to do it by hand. I see. Yeah. That's neat. I thought everyone just kind of made it by hand, to be quite honest. At least in the olden days. But that would make a lot of sense. So either I can do this or do this. Let me check. Either apples or chop some wood. I think I'm better at the chopping wood event. So which one is Marlin? You? Elise! Mama won't let me chop wood for her. Don't be silly, Jacob. You're much too young to handle a hatchet. Can you get me some wood for the hearth, Elise? having to take on jobs after everything that just happened is kind of awkward. Of course, yeah. Your mother's right, Jacob. You're too little. I'm not. You're a stubborn lad, that's what you are. Alright, I'll go ahead and do this. Why don't they ask Freya to chop wood for them instead? Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. You could technically also use a water wheel for it. That makes sense. That doesn't surprise me. I don't think I've ever, like, seriously thought about that, but that... Yeah, that's less surprising to me. I think the windmill thing is really, like... Have I ever even thought about the purpose of a like, a more traditional windmill, you know? Leb is at the top here. Interesting. So Leb is associated with chop, chop, chop. And I believe Rosamarine is associated with the apple one? Maybe? Alright, let's see if I remember what controls. Chop with X, kick with Y. That's all you have to do. Okay, let's do this. Kick. Jump. No! That. No! Uh-oh. Not doing well today. Definitely not doing well today. I did way better last time. Last time in the non-canon universe, where I didn't romance Freya. Oops. Okay. Nope. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. 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 Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. 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 Okay. Did I do a good job? Score 45. Rank A! Okay! Cool. I saved it at the end there, but I was struggling the first time around. Okay, cool. Try again? No. You win! Yippee! I knew I could rely on you, Elise. That's a lot of logs. Here you go, my dear. 47. 40. Okay. Alright. Let me take a sip of water. I think it's because a lot of the townsfolk are old. They're old, and they speak like this, and oh, I'm so old. It's probably not, you know, that great on my voice, but it's fine. It's not like it hurts or anything. Thank you, Mrs. Linda. Alright, cool. Now I have a date that I won't accidentally skip. I refuse to do it. Oh, I gotta go buy some more food. I gotta go do that. Oh, Muffy. I thought I'd never find you, Elise.
For goodness sake.
Oh, what now, Miffy? It's your...
Anyway.
I don't have food for you. Shoo, shoo. But Elise, it's your... My what? Your friend. What was that cut in? The last with the funny hat, she's right outside. Why? Huh?
Hurry it up!
Take me to her, Molly, right now. Whatever your name is. Osmos. I don't know what's more concerning, the fact that Elise is booting a solid iron anvil without batting an eye, or the fact that the farmer is giving you goats and chickens to chop. I also thought about this as well, honestly. How am I kicking full anvils? How am I doing that? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, apparently. My, you're covered in dirt, lass.
Oh, but
I'm... Aw, look at them.
She's so funny looking. Look at her silly hat and her silly face.
Angelica, don't be rude. Do you know this lass, Lisbeth?
Elise says she's from Premeldorf.
Oh,
Oh, I'm not from Premeldorf. I've never had...
Why, I haven't the faintest idea, Ariane.
I'm looking for Elise. Have you seen her?
Elise, do you know her?
We do happen to know Elise, but how do you know her, lass? Elise said she's a...
Oh, this is Muffy, I see.
Elise said she's adopted.
Since when did you hear about all... Since when did you hear about all this, Melly? So no one actually knows this girl's name. We don't even know who she is, to be honest. This is the real witch. Honestly, this is the real one. We don't know her name.
Oh, if you please tell me where... Look, Mama, she has a tiny scarecrow.
Okay, never mind. Wait, I doing a 180 here? Maybe you're the witch. You know, we're all witches deep down.
Forgive me, but does anyone know where I can find Elise?
All right, I'm here.
Rosemarine! Elise! For goodness sake!
What are you doing here, you... So you know the last Elise?
Yes, she's...
Together, Elise.
You know what I didn't do? Uh-oh. I just thought to myself, you know what I didn't do? I was supposed to go to the church to talk to them. I wonder... I was supposed to talk to Leb. I wonder if she's still there. Hopefully so. She might not be, though. In which case, I might have to reload. That's... that... I think I saved right before the job anyway. Hopefully. So it's not too bad, but still, ah, man. Think, Elise, think. A distant cousin from Premeldorf. Why, you don't have cousins, Elise. That's what you think. I do recall old Holly's mother had a sister, but I never met her. Yes, exactly. Rosemarine here is my aunt's granddaughter. It's Rosemarine. Whatever, shut up. Oh, I'm so very pleased to meet you, Rosemarine. Oh, thank you. Anyhow, it's getting late. Quite late. We best move along before... but do tell me, my dear. How long have you known you had a cousin? Granny Hall told me about her. Met her this Sunday. I mean, Granny told me about her. She said Rosemarine here might show up one day, you see. I never got to meet my aunt before she passed, but I'm glad I got to meet my cousin. Oh, I see. And she turned up just in time for the festival. Too.
Mama!
Can the funny cat lady come play with us?
Of course.
I wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't want to bother you, Rosemarine. Hold on. Actually, wait. Hold on. Oh, yeah. That's fine. We'll finish the conversation. You all are very welcoming, but we ought to move along, and... One wonders, Elise, how did you meet your cousin, then? She sent someone to Kieferberg. I found her alone out at the crossroads. She sent someone to Kieferberg. Rosemarine asked someone from Premeldorf to ask around Kieferberg, you see? I see. I can't say I remember anything of the sort. Don't worry about it. Gosh, y'all are so suspicious for no reason. I'm surprised such a thing didn't make itself known about town.
Now that you mention
You see, we actually know. It auto-started ads. Oops, my bad. Well, this is a good time anyway to go ahead and stretch. I'll be right back. My bad. It said that ads were about to start soon, and then I kind of really got engrossed in the game. So I will be right back in 3 minutes.
All right, I am back. Let me go over to game screen.
All right. I find that time flies when I'm playing through this game. Granted, it's only been 2 streams, so maybe it's just like the early setting up process of it, but it really feels like time just kind of flies by when I'm playing the game. Or maybe it's just like, I don't know, like comfort level, if that makes sense. Like, if I'm playing through Never 7, right, which, I mean, it's done. It's done. But, for example, when playing through Never 7, it was like, I'm going in with this expectation, and there's nothing too scary about it, and I'm expecting something a little bit trippy, a little bit Uchikoshi-like, you know? Different elements like that. I'm expecting certain things. Or I'm playing Date Everything, and it's like, I know that this is a wacky little dating sim, so I'm expecting this certain thing. But with this game, I've been avoiding spoilers so much for it, and I really don't know a ton about the franchise that I think it's just completely new to me. Like, I have no expectations whatsoever about the game, so it feels like it's flying by because I don't know what's happening. You see, we... Oh, perhaps we're being rude, Ariane. Thank you for the welcome back. It's done! I know, it's almost time to end stream. It's crazy, it just flies by. How are they supposed to know who your cousins are and aren't? Apparently they just know. That's what I'm saying. Do they keep your family tree in their back pocket? Apparently so. Everyone is... I mean, it's reminiscent of small towns, I guess, but everyone is in each other's business. That it's like, did you know that this person had family? That doesn't sound very right. But y'all are just so suspicious. You don't need to ask so many questions. I must say, I'm curious too. Well, I'd love to sit and chat, but we don't have the time.
I'm sorry.
Oh, of course. We ought to sweep the living room. You're a terrible liar, Rosmarine. It truly is a pleasure to meet you all. Let's go, Rosmarine. Suspicion up? What the What do you mean suspicion up? Why did you leave the house? Why did you even do that? Okay. Talk to Rosmarine. What's happening? Oh, later. Interesting. Later is the day. Next in the story. Time for work. Let me eat something, and then I'm gonna go ahead and check the church just to see if I can't talk to Leb again. This is not where I need to be. 1 bread. There we go. I can't leave without talking to Rosmarine. Ought to get to the bottom of this. Sure. Sure, whatever you say.
For goodness sake!
It's witchcraft, time dilation, time paradox. He has a fake cousin. She must be a witch. She must be a witch. Look at these little suspicious things. Imagine just like standing there, just being the person of all time, and it's just like the way that you're breathing right now. It reminds me of a witch. Did you know? Did you know that? It's like, oh god. Okay, whatever. Have you completely lost your wits, Rosmarine? I'm sorry, Elise. I knew you had a bird's nest for a brain, but this is too much. Whoa, Elise. Wow. You're so mean to her. She doesn't even do anything. Well, you know what you did. I'm sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to. I was chasing after Flock, you see.
For goodness sake.
Rosmarine, why not let him frolic about? That's what goats do.
But
He took the laundry I was tending to right out of my hands. I couldn't let him ruin your sheets. Alright, well, truth is we made a complete mess of it. I don't even want to think about Father Hand's reaction.
I'm sorry.
Elise, I didn't mean to trouble you. Forget it, Rosmarine. It's alright. Anyhow, we ought to keep our stories straight. Maybe if we tell them I came to lend you a hand with work.
This is it!
That's it, Rosmarine.
Alright.
Alright, listen carefully. Your grandmother is Granny Hall's auntie, the one that never came to visit. That makes you my distant cousin of sorts, you see? It'd be very awkward if that aunt then came to visit for the festival. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it'd be very awkward.
Yes.
You came about to meet me, but we could have simply bumped into each other. And you asked me if I knew anyone named Hall.
Sorry,
I don't understand, Elise. What does that relate to what, how does that relate to what I said? Why you liked Kiefenberg so much you want to stay and lend a hand. Oh, your kind, charitable, loving soul who wants to help with the festival. That'll keep them from asking too many questions, I'd wager. I think that's a great idea, Elise.
Alright.
This being said, Rosmarine, you're going to go home right after nightfall, you hear? I don't want you hanging around these folks too much. Alright, Elise.
I did it!
We're making it happen right now then. Let's go. Alright, cool. So we're going back to get the story straight, or party talk? Oh yeah, new party member. We must be careful, Rosmarine. These folks are all noisy and ill-tempered. We don't want to make this situation any worse, understood? Yes, Elise. I'll be good, you'll see. Rosmarine, just like me, for real, doing laundry. I hope laundry is going well. Actually, I have laundry upstairs. No! I have laundry I forgot about. I was doing laundry. Oh no. It should be fine. It's only been since the start of stream, but I forgot about it. Oops. Oops. You would think that they would have thought a cover-up story long beforehand. You would think, and yet here we are. Here we are. I need to buy more bread, to be honest. Let me go to the store, and where is it? It's this one over here. Alright, cool. I want to see what I can sell. Key items, but... Alright, could be sold for some change. Yes, this is just... this is just to be sold. That's it. Cool. Alright. I'm buying. And let's get some... Oh, I haven't gotten this. I'll buy one of this. Just one. And... that's it. Wait, well... buy one of this. Okay, cool. See you. Alright, let's go over here. Hopefully Muffy or Miffy or whoever does not take the $30 food that I just bought for myself. But we'll see. There's new people out and about. I want to check the church, because depending on what's here... Okay, Leb is there. Ah, but who's this, Elise? That look on her face means trouble, I can tell. Okay, this... I'm gonna skip through this. I think I have to reload. I think I have to reload. That's not good. Because I missed the conversation. I don't want to miss conversations if I can help it. Okay. No, don't save it. I wanna just load. Where is it? Is it this one? Please tell me that I saved at a reasonable point, please. 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 Task available, task available. Did I talk to everybody? Who's one of the last people that I talked to? Well, if I'm back over here... Yeah, I definitely talked to everybody. Okay, cool. Whew. I was nervous there for a moment. Let's go over here, talk, and see if Father Hans is here as well. I'm not certain I want to talk to these two. I'm hoping you've had some time to think, Elise. Kiefenberg needs order and fellowship, Hans. It needs stability.
We can't keep going like this.
Going like what?
You're well aware of what I'm talking about, lass. Let's keep our cool, old Jochin. Elise has spirited some thought, I'm certain.
Let's say I have.
You ought to listen to your elders, lass.
Alright, not foreboding at all. Let's talk to Leb, and then I guess we have to do the mini game again. And then afterwards we can just skip through everything. Wait, no! I'm gonna schedule... Because there's no way to schedule out of dates, is there? There's no way to schedule out of them. I can't say no to this. I'm here for my earful, I suppose. You're no child, Elise. For goodness sake. I'll spare you, Elise. You're aware you've said too much. I couldn't have stayed silent, you know. You know that. I agree it was their fault, Elise, but... we both know this will only get you the wrong kind of attention. Old Jochen's, to be exact. I'm well aware, Lebkichin. There's no real need for you to fret over this, you know. There is the utmost need for me to fret over it, Elise. I'll keep Father Hans from dwelling on it too much. Alright. Why don't you meet me here at dusk, Elise? We could both use a little downtime, wouldn't you say? I'll be here! Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and friggin' load from that. I don't know if conversations that you see really matter, but we're just gonna talk to Father Hans again, skip through it, do the minigame. Everything. We're gonna do everything over again. I have to be very, very cognizant of that, because I feel like I'm gonna mess up a ton doing different things like that. Okay, load the save. Yes, please. Okay. Just in case, I'm actually very worried about the save. Just in case, I should be able to go up here, and if the task is done that I did just the other day with Oldie, then everything should be fine. It seems to be. My good deed for the day. Yes, okay. Alright, cool. In that case, I am all set to... Actually, did I go over here? Was there something special over here? Or is that just the other side of the town? That's the other side of the town. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to Father Hans. Rain check? Witch. Everything can be explained with witches. Alright. Not so certain. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I've thought about it. I've reflected on it. Whatever. Okay, cool. Now let's go ahead and do the task. And then let's skip through all of it. Alright, once more, please, let me get an A on this. Of course, Mrs. Linda. I like how the minigame, like, screen is also this little cabinet to play games. It's kind of cute. It's very nice. Alright, let's start. Chop and kick. Which one was chop and which one was kick? Oops. Okay, well. Chop. Chop. Okay, that's not that's not it. Okay. No. 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 Okay. Did better the first time around at the very least. No. It's Lev that's actually hitting me whenever I get it wrong. Yeah. Okay, hopefully I did well. Hey, okay, cool. I wonder if you can get S rank. I assume so. But I don't know, some of these can get pretty complicated, so I'm here instead at A rank. Try again? No. We're all good. You win! Cause you're the best! Yippee! Alright, skip through all of this. Thank you. I have to remember to buy the bread. Okay. Look at your cousin. I guess I could try and make different choices this time around, see if I can somehow get suspicion down. I was really trying to just like say the correct choices. I don't think the other ones would have worked, but we'll see. We'll see. Look at this. Look at that and the other. Yep, she's my cousin, definitely, for sure, for sure. Look at how similar we look. Look at how similar we are. Anyway. Met her this Saturday. Granny Holly told me about her. This cannot end well. Met her this Saturday. That's suspicious to me. Granny Hall told me about her. Sesame sauce was soon. I found her all alone at the crossroads. Okay. Oh, well, maybe I should have read that. I was on my way to give her bird, you see. That's when I saw her. She asked me if I knew someone named Holly. Oh, how fortunate. You ought to stay for the festival, Rosmarine.
Of course.
Most certainly. Well, as much as I love to sit around and chat. Suspicion down! I don't believe it. Okay. So, the less people involved, the better. The less people that have to ask around about her, the better. Talk to Rosmarine. So I guess we're gonna introduce her to the entirety of the town now. Let me, before I do that, can I buy food? Because I'm hungry. I'm very hungry in game. And also in real life, to be honest. Alright. Sell toy horse. Okay. And then buy this. And this. Alright, cool. I have 11 matches. I should probably buy some more matches, just in case. Cool. I could also buy a pretzel. I only have one of them. You know what? Why not? We're down to 1 coin. I'm sure that bodes very well, but why not? Okay, see you. Okay, and then go over here, open up the items, get something to eat. Cool. when you fast forward, the voice line also gets pitched up. That's cute. You eat dinner yet? I did have dinner, but maybe I'm just like a little bit peckish. I did eat dinner quite earlier than I usually did. So there is that. Just a bit peckish. We must be careful, Rosmarine. These folks are all... Actually, I can skip through this. I just read this. I just read this. Head back to work is the new main objective, but I also have to check in with all the townsfolk and say, hey, this is my cousin. Don't worry about it. I know you guys haven't met her, but this is her. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Overwrite the save. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, cool. And then let me talk to Leb, because we did that before anyway. Okay. I thought Rosmarine might have some cool dialogue about the atmosphere, but nope. About the scenery. Alright. Hello. Ah, but who's this, Elise? That look on her face means trouble, I can tell.
Oh, good day.
This is my cousin, Rosmarine Lebkitchen. A cousin. My cousin, yes. Don't worry about it. She's a distant cousin from Primeldorf, related to Granny Holly's auntie, you see. Is my lying that bad? Well, I'm acting in a way where yes, it is. No. Stick to the story, Elise. Keep it together. It's all in your head.
I'm here for the festival.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Rosmarine. I'm Lebkitchen.
Oh, it's Rosamarine, actually.
I've fallen into the habit of calling her Rosmarine because I can't be bothered to learn her name. Habits. Oh, not a habit. I didn't mean to call it...
Has Elise shown you about the town yet, Rosamarine? Not yet. I only got here on Saturday, and we've been at home mostly.
Saturday? I did mean to introduce you two. I have no doubt, Elise. She knows. She knows I have to kill her. It's no use. She sees right through me. I spend most of my time here, Rosamarine. You know where to find me.
Thank you, Miss Lebkitchen.
Oh, Lebkitchen is fine. Don't let Elise work you too hard, you hear? Very funny, Leb. I mean, it's not funny. Who's laughing? It's true. Alright, cool. Ah, I'm walking into wall. Hold on. Okay. It's just about time to end stream. I wonder if I want to... Yeah, I think here's a good spot to end for today. There's a lot of, like, talking to different townsfolk, and while I do like it, and it's not necessarily required to be certain, doing so multiple times a day with like changing environment is a little daunting, I guess, especially as we've gotten more areas unlocked. So there is that. But I understand why, because like the suspicion mechanic is like a big mechanic behind the game, and like what are other people thinking about you, and I really like that inclusion in the implementation of it. So I'm not like it's a little daunting, like for the player, but I also really like it, if that makes sense. So, a little bit of a dichotomy there. But otherwise, yeah, it seems like things are getting more and more interesting. I am certain that Elise is the child of a witch or something like that. Something is not correct as it seems, and I'm also certain that when it said bring me the 3 sacrifices and one of them happens to be the person that you love, like this, that cannot end well for Freya. That's probably not a good thing. Also, what happens if I don't get a person that I love? What if I date all 3 of them? What if I date none of them? How does that work? What happens then? Very interesting. I guess that leads to one of the endings. one of the 10 endings that we have, so. Oh, is it 'cause Saturday was the storm? Oh. Yeah, that's true. So maybe she's suspicious then. I thought it was because it's been Saturday and it's Monday now, and you haven't said anything about like, hey, I had a cousin over and whatever. Like, I see you every single day, Elise. What the hell? But that might also be part of it as well. It's like she's thinking, it's like, I don't know what to think about that. I don't know if Leb really 100% buys into the witch theory in the way that other townsfolk might do so, but the other, I also managed to put suspicion down about it because I feel like the other, I don't know, the way that some people in this town are just like absolutely insane. I feel like they should immediately be like, oh my gosh, Rosamarine's the witch. Oh, she arrived on a Saturday and Saturday was so stormy. But apparently nobody's super suspicious about that. But I mean, Leb might be. That's always entirely possible. So, what if I love myself? And I guess the evil demon lord is like, yeah, good enough. That'll work, whatever.
But she's still got to be generally suspicious about these weird things going on in town, even if she doesn't suspect you. Yeah, and I mean, she has a connection to the church, so there is something very special about Leb that's quite different, I guess, from Freya or Rosamarine. So there is that. There is definitely that. I don't know if we're gonna learn too much about her on this route because, you know, Freya's cool and neat and we got a date with her later. Yippee! We got a date. Yippee! Alright, let me go ahead and look for somebody to raid. But it was fun. It was fun. I will be back with some more of this game next week. Anybody online? Kirito is online. Kirito is playing Anomaly Exit. I don't know what it is. It's probably a horror game because it is the spooky season. So let's go ahead and say hello. Send you over to another horror game, although this one is probably scarier than LittleGoodyTwoShoes, to be honest. Alright, raid, Kirito, Narukami _ Is this correct? Yippee! Alright, cool. Well, let me go over to ending screen. Yippee! If you are here, thank you so much for hanging out for a little bit. I really appreciate it. I'm really enjoying this game. I like it a lot. I will be back either tomorrow or Sunday at the usual time, and that will likely be with some of Undusted, which I was playing a little bit yesterday. It'll be Undusted and, I don't know, maybe some tiny bookshop, just to sort of even it out. So, kind of low-key, like, indie games, smaller games. And then, next week we'll be back with... we'll be back with this game. We'll be back with Date Everything, finally, because Date Everything keeps getting pushed aside. And we'll also be starting No Sleep for Konami Date, so there is that. But have a wonderful rest of your day or night or whatever time it is. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye-bye.